I'm about to stay at Universal's cheapest budget resorts for 4 days. And I'm gonna taste test all the food as well. Hey girl, just passing by. Oh no!
I'm cosplaying as the Universal Globe. Girlies, have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder what it's like to stay at Universal Studios' cheapest resort hotels? I have. I've actually thought about it every day and won't stop. Someone please make it stop. Edward, Jiggle, no. Well, we're about to find out because in this video, we are staying at all 4 of Universal Studios' budget hotels for 4 days. What a great idea, right? I was like, which video can save me the most money? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't think that. I only partially thought that. I'm so excited about this. I've never been to any of these hotels, and I really just want to see if they're worth the cheap price, if they're better than the price makes them seem or worse. Like, we just don't know yet. We are gonna tour the rooms and the amenities, and most importantly, we're gonna be taste testing the food. I'm gonna eat dinner and brunch at each resort. Now, the exciting thing is each hotel has its own specific theme. I know you're thinking, oh, it's Universal Studios. There must be a Harry Potter hotel. No. No, no. What is it? I'm not doing the whole speech right now. I'll do it later. Maybe it's a Minions themed hotel or an ET hotel shaped like a big raisin, because that's what ET looks like, a big raisin. No, it's not that either. ET phone, no. Ow, ow. The themes are not like that. They are more random. It's like if the Universal CEO told the construction workers, surprise me. I love a good surprise. First up, we got the Aventura Hotel. This one was the priciest of the value hotels at $144 a night, which is actually very good for a theme park hotel. It's a very futuristic looking building. It's very like wavy and kind of bent. It's like a high fashion pose. And apparently they have a robot. You heard me, a whole robot. But like at this point, our phones are basically robots. We're used to them. So what makes that robot special? What can it do that's unique? Can it break dance or can it break dance? I want to see it break dance. I want to see it spinning on its head. Next up, we got the Endless Summer Resort, which was $128. The theme is, you know, endless summer. Like, it's obvious. The theme is sunburns, chafing, humidity that never ends. Oh, I can't wait. It sounds so fun. And the next one is the newest. It's the Terra Luna Resort. It was $122. Now, Terra Luna, the theme must be pterodactyls on the moon. Science, biology, Einstein's dry wig. That poor scalp. He was always doing this face. Ah! That was to distract from his dry hair. He should have shaved it like me. It was time. And last but not least, we've got Cabana Bay, which was also $122. And this one's giving like, you know, 60s vibes. You know, do the mashed potato. Oh, oh. Chew on a loaf of jello. Oh, oh. Marry your wife even though you're not being your true self and you're miserable. Oh, the 60s were great. So it's gonna be so much fun, girlies. But before we go to the first hotel, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me my whole dainty career. Also subscribe. I make food content at theme parks, hotels, cruises, fast food. It's a great time. Well, my love, Regina, goodbye. Mama will bring you home some souvenirs. A breakdancing robot, an alien dinosaur, a chafing stick, and a closet from the 60s. I love you so much.
Wow, look at that. Is that the Leaning Tower of Pisa? No, it's the Curvy Tower of Orlando, coated in tourist sweat and BO. Girlies, we're here. I'm currently parked in the guest registration 20-minute spot. I hate being rushed. I really do. I'm a guest here. This is wrong, but we're gonna check in, do it quickly, and let's see what the vibe of the lobby is. I have never seen a prettier robot factory in my life. A blee blah blee la boo doo boo boo. Blah blue blue blah blee bleep. R2D2. I was asking for a towel, it didn't come. Maybe my robot language is a little rusty. They have electronic doors, so that already is a sign that it's gonna be super technological. This is the lobby. Oh! Wow! Who is that? Where am I? This is gorgeous. I'm sorry, but I expected something so much cheaper looking, so much smaller. This is grand. There's so many lights in the ceiling. There's wallpaper, like there's effort in this lobby. And who is that I see? My first robot? Oh, hello, sir. You're looking quite shiny today, if I do say so myself. So I got my key from Gabby. Thank you, Gabby. She was a diva. That lobby is luxury. It did not give budget. It gave spaceship from Gucci. The future in the eyes of Prada. Like, that is not giving $144 a night. So what's the catch? what is the room, like a closet size. Been there, done that for 18 years. I can handle it. And she told me that the whole room is controlled with a tablet. The air conditioning, the TV, everything on one device. I felt like I was at an Apple seminar. Steve Jobs must have changed his name to Gabby. So I'm really excited. Let's go park in the actual garage now. Girlies, the garage is really nice. Now, it's tiny, and driving in a tiny garage scares me more than the devil himself. Himself. Well, it's 2026. We don't know. But the quality of it's very nice. Looks pretty clean, pretty new. And when I put my room key against the little thingy that made the thingy go up, the screen said, "Hello, Timothy." And I said, "Gone?" But no, it was just the Aventura robot. He's everywhere. So let's go to our room. I did bring my Publix tote because I thought it was gonna have budget vibes. But I should have brought my Louis. On my way to my room, I came across another robot. This one was in a goofy, silly, quirky mood, and it was telling jokes. The morning I was wondering, what? New joke. I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. How is that funny? He isn't making sense. This is the elevator area. As you can see, there's a screen within every elevator. A massive Eye Touch Nano. And look at that. It's all mirrors. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baldest of them all? Definitely not Albert Einstein. And look at these hallways. Very nice. Very gorgeous.
So I'm loving the hallways. I love these like scientific germ algebra, mathematical equations they have going on as the wallpaper. Because not only is it visually nice, it makes you think. You can stop and say, that's pi. That's the theory of pi. Okay, shut up, let's go in the room, I'm scared. We are 642, this is us, girlies. 642, I love the big numbers. So they make the wallpaper hard to understand, but the numbers are easy. Let's see if it works. Green, like my Publix bag. Ooh, oh, Ashante, Ashante. Hey, hold on, we need some light in here. Vampire. Okay, this is a lot to take in. Let's start this room tour with a robot themed dance. Pop it. Lock it. I'm rusted. That's a Latina robot. That's how they know that move. This is what I just walked into, okay? Hello. Oh my. Look at this view. So much concrete, but you know, that's man's creation. So at the end of the day, concrete is beautiful. Just as nice as a bunch of trees, you know, and oh, we have a lake over here. A corner view of a lake with tons of musty moss floating on it. That's okay. It adds some character. This is the front door, as you can see. Oh, wait, is that how the building is shaped? It's shaped like a big fidget spinner. This couch looks so good. Every lump means that someone sat on it and left a memory, you know? And the amount of farts that are stuck in there, priceless. Oh, what was that commercial? Let's test it out. Oh, okay, it's great. It's great. I don't care if I get grime on me. It's really comfy. And even though it's lumpy and bumpy, Aventura means adventura in Greek. So this couch makes you feel like you're like whitewater rafting with all the bumps, you know, like that's a true adventura. This is the bed. It's very big. That's a full king sized. So as a queen, I can't complain. It's bigger than I am. Oh, I just realized the roof is green. The attention to detail. The mold grew in the perfect places. I'm just kidding. It's not moldy and the couch isn't grimy. It's jokes, but maybe that is mold. I'm not a fungi expert. I don't know. The headboard has built-in lights. So they somehow put electricity into the cushion. There's a bedside table. The phone looks really new. I'm just gonna write something here. I'm gonna put robots, please no. I will happily change your wires when you take over. Have mercy on me. And if you think my handwriting looks bad, I was homeschooled, so this is actually good. There's a nice closet over here. We just open it like this. Wow, okay, this is a tall closet. This is more like a wardrobe. Oh my gosh, it's like Narnia if it wasn't an 18 out of 2. This is like Aslan if he was a cyborg. Like, and this gorgeous, oh, there's the tablet. Oh my God, this is my life for the next 24 hours. Ooh, digital assistant, eco-conscious. Let's click that one first. Oh, you don't click it, okay. Girlies, we get early park admission with the price of this room. That's iconic. Also, there's buses that go back and forth from the hotels to the parks, like at all these value places. So that's another amazing perk. I'm just saying, like the price isn't just the room. This is not sponsored. Let me just say that. Room controls. Oh my God, table lamp. On, off. Wait. Oh my goodness, wait, table lamp on. Oh my God. Vestibule, what's a vestibule? Vestibule on. Ah! What is it? What is it? Nothing happened. I guess the vestibule is a creature of myth and legend because I don't see it. They have room service after 5 p.m. at a budget hotel. That's incredible. Now it's time for the bathroom. Let's see what it's giving. Okay, this is nice. This is great. We have a mirror outside of the toilet area. So while you pluck your eyebrows, your husband can take a big dump and not bother you. Now that's a perk. Who cares about the buses? Gorgeous lighting around the mirror. Very nice. Lots of little towels. And then the actual bathroom. Oh, very nice. We have a stand-up shower with a little chunk of glass on the side just to add a little bouginess, and eco-friendly shampoo. Oh my God, this shampoo is gonna save the world. And I contribute nothing, I don't have hair. I'll rub it on my scalp just to make a difference. I'm loving the shower, very big. And then we have this, which I'm pretty sure is an amoeba that was split into 3. So I love this room. Honestly, it's a little small, yes, I see that. But for the price, the perks, the fact you're in a building shaped like a fidget spinner, this really is the future. I really like it, and I'm very grateful to be here. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna go to dinner in a second because they have a restaurant. It's like a bistro type thing on the roof. And Mama's gonna feast up in the sky.
Le Restaurante has its own button in the elevator. Bar 17 Bistro. Opulence! Luxury! So this is the rooftop restaurant, girlies. What do we think? You can look at views, plans. It's a very nice setup they have here. You can see Universal Studios, the Doctor Doom ride that no one rides, and the Hulk that makes people burp out of fear. The restaurant had a sign that said, please seat yourself. Oh, don't mind if I do. Which table will I choose? Oh, so many options. It was overwhelming, but I finally settled on this one. Blue chairs, wooden accents. Oh, this is nice. This is great. And this is the menu. As you can see, they have the typical shareables, hearty bites, bao, all the sections you'd find at a Chili's. So for my appetizer, I got this carrot salad that looked so upsetting. Why is it like that?
Girlies, I don't even know what to say. They let me pick my own table. I'm Miss Independent. I'm Kelly Clarkson in 2002. That's so nice. I chose the table in the back corner away from the human beings because they're terrifying. But let's just talk about what I'm actually terrified of, the salad. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be terrified. I don't know what happened. It's probably gonna be great. I'm just confused as to what I'm gonna be eating. Because when I ordered carrot salad, I expected to see carrot shreds, not a carrot mosaic concrete blob. That's just not what I had in mind, but it could be amazing. Let's see what it actually is. This is the carrot salad with rainbow baby carrots, pepita seeds, carrot puree, candied pecan, lime, and mint vinaigrette. That does not explain the globs and blobs. So let's just go and let's mix it up. That looked aggressive. I'm not mad, I'm scared. What is that? I don't know what it is, but I want to marry it. I want to spend my life with it. I don't want to litter. Oh my God. Stay, tree. That is not only one of the best salads I've had, one of the best carrot salads I've ever had, one of the best healthy dishes I've had at a value Universal Resort. I don't get it. First of all, the base is arugula, which is my favorite lettuce. I know it doesn't look like it. It looks like I'd be an iceberg stand, but arugula has the most flavor. It's a little bit bitter, but with a nice dressing, it's the best. Leafy green. And this is mostly arugula. So there's that. Second of all, the carrot puree is nice, sweet, light, almost like a carrot smoothie. And it adds such a refreshing aspect. The nuts add a nice little hint of candied sweetness also. There's a strong olive oil flavor, very strong. Now, I still don't know what that carrot blob thing is, but I can guess. I mean, I am a professional world-renowned food critic. If anyone can guess it, it's me. So I'm gonna say it's a gourmet glob, possibly made up of a lot of different carrots, but maybe some feta, something cheesy and creamy. It could be ground up cashews for all I know, but there's also something acidic in there that makes it taste kind of tart. There's definitely some basil and some fresh herbs, and overall it's just very flavorful, and the texture really is feta-like. The carrots within the mosaic that were used in the art project are so tender and so bright, and I am really confused but happy. I really love this salad so much. I think it's fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10, amazing rising star. Wow.
For my entree, I got a side of these matcha Brussels sprouts. What? I also got the Bar 17 signature burger with a huge side of fries. They gave me so many fries. What a blessing.
Please, leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it now. I know I got a burger. I know that's the most basic thing you could possibly get. Every time I get a burger, I get insecure now because I get comments saying, Timmy, you chose a burger. You're a professional. You chose a burger. You could have chosen the pilaf rice with the goat hoof. Like, I get it. I could have gotten something totally different. That's what the carrot salad was for. I wanted to try this burger because it's called the Bar Bistro 17 burger. First of all, why is it a bar and a bistro? That's just greedy with the names. Do I call my apartment a house, home, man cave? No, I just call it a man cave. That's it. But what I'm trying to say is, this is their signature burger. I wanted to try it to really get the essence of the bistro and the bar at the same time put together. So let's first try these fries. He gave me ketchup in this nice little bowl made of stone. Ooh, probably handmade by someone with a background in pottery. Like, that's super fancy in itself. So let's see how these fries are. Oh. The ketchup. It's thick. Oh my God, listen, these fries are fine. They're good crinkle cut fries, fresh. They have a great potato-y flavor. I mean, obviously, well, they taste like a carrot mosaic. Very salted. Someone really said, I want to bring everyone's sodium up. This is my evil plan in the world, but it backfired because it's delicious and I'm happy with it. But this ketchup, look how thick that is. Why is it so thick? How is it so thick? I'm so happy it's that thick. It's giving like ketchup pudding, which sounds like a recipe from the 60s. Am I at Cabana Bay or Aventura? I'm not sure. Give me a milkshake, I'll really be confused. But it is really rich ketchup. It's very concentrated. That is such good salad. It's so flavorful. I know. I love it all so far. Thank you so much. So nice. Oh, thank you. My napkin fell. Thank you so much. I'm at a budget resort, but I'm being treated like royalty. What a nice man. This is the worst straw ever. It's like so floppy. What is that? What is that? The fries are a 10 out of 10 for me. Simple, classic, with amazing ketchup. Next up, we have the matcha Brussels sprouts. Now, girlies, matcha's very in. The girls love their matcha. They get their little wooden whisk and they go in the morning and they post it on their Instagram and say, matcha, it's my favorite now. I'm not basic, I don't drink coffee, I'm a matcha girl. But now it's on Brussels sprouts and I'm having them before all those Instagram girls. So who's at the forefront of pop culture? I am. I'm so excited about this. I know that matcha is tea, so it gives caffeine. So these Brussels sprouts are gonna have me bouncing off the walls. Wait, what's on them? Other than energy. Sesame seeds, peanuts, and Hong gochu chili oil. Love chili oil. They look so crispified. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, salty. Oh, okay. Oh my God, these Brussels sprouts have me talking in cursive. I'm upset. There's so much potential here, and the fact they're not reaching that potential makes me feel like I'm full of hate and anger. And in this evil world, we have to fight hate with love, but right now I'm giving in. I hate you for what you've done to me. Main flavor, salt. I thought the fries were salty. This is like the whole ocean trapped in a matcha Brussels sprout. It's so salty, I can barely handle it. The sad part is they have the most perfect Brussels sprout texture, perfectly charred, crispy leaves with a kind of fresh inside, you know? They do have a slight nutty flavor, which I enjoy. The issue is there's not much else going on besides the salt. I can't even taste the matcha, so I'm gonna have to give those a 3 out of 10. I'm so sorry, girlies, but we still have the burger. The 17 burger has a double patty, American cheese, lettuce, B&B pickles. What's that stand for? Big and bold? Sounds like a company slogan. No, beautiful and bussin'. That's how people describe me. Bread and butter. Ooh, I'd rather have beautiful and bussin' pickles, to be honest. Bread and butter's not my favorite. They're sweet. Wait, what else did I have? Charred onion and house sauce. Okay, so the flavor's obviously gonna be riding on the house sauce, probably. Let's hope it's a good sauce. Look at that. That looks really nice. Okay, I can see why they need multiple names, because they lack a signature flavor. They don't know who they are. I would say the signature flavor is salt. The burger's actually not that salty, and it's actually not bad at all. It's fine, but it's really nothing special. To be honest, it tastes like any other burger. That had more flavor than the burger. The bun, I do like. I think the bun is really fancy. I think they said, let's splurge on the bun. It is kind of crusty on the outside. I love that charred branding they put on it. That's cute. It adds a little bit of a coal flavor. The rest of it is just okay. The meat is nice. It reminds me of a fast food patty, which I actually prefer over those really thick, like sit-down restaurant patties that are just so overly meaty. This is less greasy. It's a bit of a thinner patty. Tastes just like salt and pepper. That's fine. The pickles were barely sweet. Honestly, they could have been dill. B&B pickles, more like D pickles. The D is fire. And the sauce just tastes like mayonnaise. So I'm not mad at it. I'm enjoying it, but I've had this type of burger 1,000 times. So I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
And for dessert, I got this Korean honey toast covered in berries and an edible arrangement.
Am I at IHOP? Am I at Denny's? I'm at Aventura Hop because this looks like French toast to me, and that is a beautiful sight to see. I love French toast. This is called Korean honey toast. Never had it, but I had a grand slam. Very different probably. Honey butter glaze, vanilla mascarpone, and soy caramel. Soy caramel. They said let's put salt into the caramel too. Let's just keep going. It's stuffed. It's stuffed with the mascarpone. Blessed Aunt Lydia. I just realized I'm eating flowers. Are they edible? I'm assuming. I'm hoping. I think I'm too trusting. Oh, that's fresh. I'm at a loss for words. Oh wait, they're back. I'm at a found for words. I adore that. I adore it. Let me tell you, the bread tastes like a brioche. If you've never had a brioche, it's kind of like a croissant meets Wonder Bread. It's literally exactly that. Well, it is. This is like griddled with so much butter that it tastes like a salty grilled cheese. Now this is salty once again, but like in a good way. It's like sweet and salty. There's a true grilled cheese essence in there, but instead of all American cheese, Happy 250, it's the mascarpone, which tastes like cheesecake. So it tastes like a grilled cheese meets cheesecake. And then the soy caramel kind of tastes a bit like rum, and it just makes everything richer and ooey and gooey. Incredible. 10 out of 10. So I gotta say, was this meal perfect? No. Was it better than your typical value hotel meal? Probably. I think so. So I'm very pleased with my experience so far. We are now gonna explore all the amenities and see what the rest of the building is giving.
So we're back on the elevator. I clicked on the second floor because they have different things there. So first up, we got the fitness center, girlies. This is where you go to sweat. This is where you go to feel like your best self.
Oh my God.
That was the loudest, scariest door. I felt very attacked. This is it. As you can see, the gym is adorned with curtains, so the sun doesn't steam your cornea as you try to change your life, you know.
The Ventura, but it's not a Ventura, so it's multiple. I don't know what that is, girlies. I think it's a business center. I think that's where the executives go to figure out what the next ride is gonna be. That's where they thought of the Jimmy Fallon ride. They were like, everyone's gonna wanna go on that. Every single person.
Oh, look, another robot. What's this one have to say to me? Waiting for elevator car. Oh, it's busy. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, sir. This is the lobby. We're back here again. This is the bar Ventura. It's a little simple. It kind of looks like it was built out of an IKEA countertop, but I'm just grateful they even have a bar at a value resort. You know, that's crazy. And they have a Starbucks. That's a big deal. That's much of a bigger deal than the IKEA counter bar. And this is the Universal store. Of course, they gotta sell their merch. So we have a plush of Paddington. He looks kind of different. I think he chose a pirate lifestyle. I don't agree with it, but a lot of people don't agree with mine either, so I get it. Oh my God, banana. So scary. This is sort of like the cafeteria area where they serve a lot of different food. So they have sandwiches, they have hot food as well. They also have some ice cream and chips and things like that. There's a warming station. If you just came in from a blizzard and you need to warm up by a fireplace, you go here. They also have the soda fountains and the condiments, and it's just a big, gorgeous eating area. A gelato bar, that's very nice, and cookies and donuts. And there's a person making pizza with real fire. What is this, Mordor? And this is the pool area. Of course, it's always hard to film pools just because I want to respect everybody, so I just filmed from a distance. Such a far distance that you can't see the pool at all. Google it. Okay, girly, so time has passed. I'm in my cozy Olivia Rodrigo shirt. She seems pretty sad for being on a t-shirt. I've been editing. I'm thirsty. And I really want to test out the robot. I want that robot right at my front door right now saying, yes, sir. Yes, human. I'm nothing compared to you. Make me feel like a pathetic soda can can. That's what I want. So I'm gonna order something off of the tablet. Pinot Grigio, maybe a Merlot. No, we're getting water. Your girl is thirsty and they have Fiji water. $7.75 for 1 liter. I mean, it's from Fiji, right? So can't be mad at the price. It was imported. How much is a liter? That's like half a gallon? No, a fourth of a gallon. Should I get 2? That's gonna be like $15. Oh, by the way, parking was $30. So the room is cheap, but
everything else is not.
you've been tricked, I've been tricked. We're stupid together. Special requests. I'm gonna add a note saying, can it be sent by robot? I'm literally putting that. I want to make sure. I don't want no human. Add to cart. We're just doing 1. I could always drink from the sink, you know? Do I tip the robot? Maybe I'll give it some plastic to recycle. It can like eat it. Okay, it says it'll be delivered in 45 minutes. They're currently importing it, like right now. I will see you when the robot arrives. Is it gonna knock? Is it gonna say, I have no clue. In the meantime, let's test out the bed. It's nice. It feels like a typical hotel bed. Okay, I can dance in it, so that's good. Girlies, I've been sitting here for 40 minutes waiting for my robot to show up. But the moment I heard a knock, I knew it couldn't be unless if the robot had a little arm. It was a human. He was a very nice man, but I wanted a robot. And I had to tip. I was counting on just recycling. And it's not even Fiji, it's Aquapana. Good morning. Girlies, I still have my dry eye ointment in, so I can't see you right now, but I can talk to you and you can hear me. Listen to me! Do you see the sunlight kind of shimmering on my eyeball? That's because the blackout curtains cannot close all the way. I tried to get up and close them all the way. It's impossible. So the sunlight woke me up, and also the bed is not that comfy. My like vertebrae kind of feels like a little bit bent, like the hotel shape. I feel like a fidget spinner. Also, the pillows are too mushy, and one of them is not enough support, but 2 of them is too much, so I couldn't find the balance. I did not sleep too good, but otherwise it's a great hotel. Okay, I'm gonna try to fall back asleep. I just had to say that. I love you, XOXO Gossip Girl. I'm awake, I think. I could be dreaming. You just never know. Girlies, we're about to go have breakfast in the cafeteria area. I'm gonna take the stairs. I need to get my steps in. There's something about stairwells. This. If I don't make it to breakfast, just know I was gonna have a delicious cheesy scramble with potatoes and biscuits. I think there's someone in here. There's someone in here. Hello? Lumpia? Adobo? I ate it every day. This is the Urban Pantry. This is where they serve breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the quick service type stuff. But this is the breakfast menu, obviously. It's the morning. Keep up, Susan. God, Susan! They have croissants and different hot items. I did forget to take a close-up video of my breakfast, but I got the Urban Express, which is scrambled eggs, sausage, potato wedges, a biscuit, and then I also got this big crooked donut.
This place is called the Urban Pantry. I've spent lots of times in pantries, you know, scavenging for food like a raccoon in a dumpster, but I've never seen a pantry this big. Never. I didn't think they existed. This is kind of like when Lucy went to Narnia and she was like, there's a whole forest in this closet. There's a whole theme park in this pantry. So I'm so excited to be here. And this breakfast looks really good. It's really big. It wasn't free, so it better be big. But like the quality is giving. Let's start with the donut. You know, if I was a cop, I would say, give me the donut. I want the crumbs on my mustache, but I'm not a cop. And I chose this donut because she did not fit in with the rest. Her dream has always been to be a pretzel, but everyone's always told her, you're a donut, a hole, that's it. But she knew that she had the Cirque du Soleil in her. Is she giving full pretzel? Not at all. She's giving sprained ankle, but it still looks really good, so let's try it. Wow, that donut tastes so good. It tastes like a classic Krispy Kreme. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crooked like a pretzel? Right. Like, there's nothing more to say. It's a delicious, classic, basic donut you could find anywhere, just in a new, fun shape. Fluffy on the inside, perfect amount of sweet glaze, a little bit crunchy. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. I love it. Let's set that aside for now because I need to focus. So when I ordered this, I don't know why I read the menu wrong and I thought it was going to be a scramble with sausage in it. But no, it's just eggs, sausage, potatoes, and a biscuit, which still sounds great, but a scramble's a little more fun. Some cheese, some chickens that never were, you know. These look real. Let's see. You know, I can't tell if they're real or powdered, just like the Universal CEO said. Surprise me. Oh, God. Is the Universal CEO Jennifer Coolidge? I feel like the 4th of July. There's a big hard-boiled egg flavor, hard-boiled energy happening here. That was very strong, and that's what kind of makes me think they might be powdered, but they might not because the texture is quite fluffy and not really that rubbery like your typical powdered egg, so I really don't know. They do have a butteriness to them, so if they are powdered eggs, they're decent ones. They're salted. I'm not mad. 5.5 out of 10. Next up, we got breakfast potatoes, which look honestly like KFC potato wedges. Colonel Sanders said, "Gee whiz, my family's recipe. It was taken." Let's see. The hook. I like those. I do. You know, they taste like a seasoned fry from like Checkers or Arby's. The curly fry. Yeah, so I like that these taste like a fast food French fry. You know, I hate when breakfast potatoes try to get fancy. I hate when they like roast them and they're not even crispy and they have bell peppers. Who wants a bell pepper? Oh, these are so crispy, so seasoned. They have that kind of smoky paprika flavor to them, a little bit of garlic powder maybe. 8 out of 10. Next up, we got the biscuit. Now, this is looking shriveled. I think they're theming it to be E.T. Remember the E.T. hotel that didn't exist? It looked like a raisin? This is real. This is a real E.T. themed biscuit. That is the most pathetic biscuit I've ever eaten. I am the type of person that always says, a biscuit's always delicious, even if it's a bad biscuit. That's the morals my Meemaw raised me with. But this is one of the first times I'm saying this is a bad biscuit. So the texture looks fluffy, but that's deceiving. Once you chew it, it feels like glue. There's no butteriness. There's no crispiness on the outside. It just kind of tastes like old bread. So that's so disappointing. I'm a biscuit connoisseur. So this broke my heart into a million little pieces. And now I'm nothing. Let's try the sausage. There's a bug. Did you see it? I didn't want to swat it because I'm trying to learn to be a nicer person. You want some ketchup? You can take a dip. Oh my God, the casing is very thick. We're just gonna bite into it. That is disgusting. You see this texture? You see that? That's the texture I hate. So I love breakfast sausages. I really do. But I love them when they have, you know, your typical ground meat texture. Not when they feel like they're a nice casing with little bits of cartilage and fat. The texture of those little bits of random things in there, it gave me the biggest ick. And not only that, this is such a greasy sausage. Truly nasty. 0 out of 10. Horrible. I had a great stay at Aventura, but this is just the start of the adventure. Next up, we got a really sweaty resort. I'll see you there.
Ah, the ocean breeze in my hair. I'm talking about my mustache and eyebrows because my scalp has nothing.
The summer is endless. We're here, girlies, at the Endless Summer Resort. Now, in case you didn't know, if you don't know what you're talking about, there's 2 sides to this. This is the dock side. The other building is surf side. I'm staying at the dock side. They said, grab your sleeping bag. You're sleeping on the dock next to the gators. And I'm a Floridian. I'm excited for that. We're gonna go check in. The building looks great. I've never been here, but it's really hot. Like, the summer really is not gonna end. They must have committed to the theme and they popped the ozone layer right above this building just to make the sun feel hotter. I admire the commitment, but I hope I get some free aloe. That's all I ask. Let's check in back. Is that a chicken?
Girlies, look at this little micro chicken I found. It's so sweet. Hey girl, just passing by. Oh no. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I didn't mean to scare it. In fact, it scared me with this little mohawk. This is the lobby of the resort. As you can see, it's very nice. They have some tree trunks just half grown because they couldn't go through the ceiling. Really pretty, really beautiful, and I feel high end. Luxury once again? I'm all checked into my personal dock, and I'm so excited. Look at it. It's a nice building. It's really large. I feel like I'm in Texas, because you know what they say. If it's big in Texas, it's big. No, wait, what's the saying? Everything's bigger in Texas. There's nothing like a low quality pixelated mural. That's my favorite kind of mural. So I started walking to my room. It was quite the jog, to be honest, but I don't mind. I got my steps in. These are the hallways, simple but pretty. And I didn't get to properly film me entering the room because there was a housekeeper right there and I didn't want to be an annoying vlogger. So I decided to keep it quiet. But girlies, I was very surprised. Oh my God. Do you think they heard that? Bro, hold on, bro. Give me a second, bro. There's a wave coming. I gotta catch it. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's a Latino wave. Okay. I'm gooped. I'm not even joking. I thought the Aventura was a true luxury adventure. This is genuinely so pretty. This looks like it was designed by Gwyneth Paltrow, and she has the best taste in goop. It looks like hydration as a room. It looks like a barnacle if it was covered in gold. Let me show you what I just walked into. Prepare yourself, we're going down under. Wow. Wow, like what? Literally, this is so pretty. Let's just start with the front door. It is blue. Guess why? Ocean. They went there, they did. And here we have a Publix bag that is included with my dignity, and this full-length mirror that's made out of wood, probably out of a recycled surfboard, with hooks that you can hang your swimming trunks or the salmon you just caught on the hook. Also, like, it's so much bigger than the last room. I'm kind of shook by that, but wait, here's a closet. Now, this is really a beautiful moment for me because, as you guys know, I lived in closets, multiple, for 18 years. I moved around, but I was always stuck. This closet is not really closed. It just has a very long Kleenex dangling over it. And so the person within can see out of it and see the life they could lead. A life full of rainbows and happiness. And I might make a dress out of this. That's what Julie Andrews did, and she's my main inspiration. There is a surfboard for free. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna take that out on the ocean for sure. I'm gonna stop with the surfing jokes, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to actually. If I feel it, I'm gonna say it. And the beds. You know what I appreciate? They just used a plain old linen. Joann's Fabrics ran out of the ones that were pretty patterns and they said, we'll just take what you got. And this is what Joann provided. And honestly, it really matches the vibe. It's just beachy, chill, not doing too much, you know? And the headboards are made out of sand castles that were also recycled. And this art, wow. This is for sure from Tumblr. And this light, oh my God. Oh my God, I wanna pull this. Oh, that is very satisfying. Wow, oh my gosh, the sound of the metal just clanking. The TV's a little bit small, but I have glasses, I'll manage. And this whole boudoir moment is really cool because this material is actually made out of old snorkeling gear. I think there's a chunk of sea urchin stuck in there somewhere. You know, once my mom stepped on a sea urchin. That's a true story. You could ask her. She stepped on a sea urchin and she's here to tell the tale. A true pirate. And then we have this little seat here. Let me test it out. This is basically our couch. Needs a backrest. And there's this chair as well. Oh my God. It's very sturdy. It's definitely made out of popsicle sticks or something like that. I'm impressed that it didn't crack under the pressure of my massive BBL. So it's good. Now, I don't want to show you the whole view because it is pointed at the pool and it's full currently, but this is part of the view. I have really pretty greenery. And last but not least, we have le toilette. Now, sometimes when you go to a beach house, the toilet is outside, you know, makes you feel like a dog. But with this, they kept it inside. They were like, let's contain the odor. These tourists are disgusting. Wow, honestly, truly, this whole room is better than Aventura. This is why it's important to test each one out, girlies. You never know which one's better. This was cheaper, but it seems great. So we have a countertop that I think genuinely does have shelves in it. So I don't even have to joke about that. It's just reality. That's refreshing. And then this is the actual toilet with the shower. Now the shape of the shower does remind me sort of a cruise shower, just the way it's kind of like bubbling out like a blister.
here, but it's much bigger and it looks pretty new, pretty nice. We have endless summer shampoos and soaps. They're not eco-friendly, I guess, but I thought the theme was beaches, saving the turtles from the straws. There's a lot to think about, but I think this room is great, girlies. Honestly, it was $120 some. It looks super clean, super fresh. Wait, there's a trunk. Oh my God, the treasure. How do I open it? I guess I can't. Mickey, are you in there? Nope, it's empty. I guess Universal let him out. That was a mistake because he's gonna be nibbling in the walls the whole night. We are now gonna go and have dinner. Now, where are we eating? They have in-room delivery, but it's only pizza. And I'm not craving pizza, sadly. So we're gonna have to go out to eat. I think they might have one or two restaurants. No, I think one of the restaurants is on the dock side and then one is on the other side. So we're gonna eat at the dock side today and at the other one tomorrow for brunch. Okay.
This is where we are eating. It's called Pier 8 Market, and it's basically like a big cafeteria with so many different things. They got pizza, they had chicken tendies, they had fried chicken, they had waffles, they had shrimp tacos, they had make your own salad bowl. They want us to be healthy. This is great. These are some of the menus quickly. If you want to pause, you can. They have so many items. You can see all the prices as well. And there were some grab and go items, very Buc-ee's. Oh, that good old beaver. That's my favorite beaver. And they had a walking taco station, girly, so you know mama had to get that. Anyways, this is the eating area. So pretty, so many lights glistening in the sky. And this is what I got for my dinner. I got the walking taco with all the toppings I wanted. It was a dream come true. And I got some honey glazed corn on the cob, some mac and cheese, and a slice of chocolate cheesecake.
I love the setup they have here, where it's like a cafeteria, but you can go and get different cuisines from different parts of the world. You want a chicken tender from Alabama? They have that. Some pasta from the hills of Sicily? They have that. And then you just kind of form your meal together. It was exhilarating, and I got everything I wanted. I'm so excited. It was $30-something, so expensive, but it's fine. There's a bug flying around during my endless summer. I'm gonna have to use endless bug spray. It's on my bowl. I typically try the sides first, and I save the entree and the dessert for last. Today, I'm eating the entree first because I'm just too excited. This is a walking taco. I don't know if you've heard of a walking taco. It's a taco that sprouts legs and it chases you. Sounds like a nightmare, but it's a delicious nightmare. A walking taco is similar to a Frito pie. If you're from New Mexico, which is where I grew up, as I have Cuban, I ended up living in a Latina type place, you know? They have something called a Frito pie where it's like Fritos with chili on top and then toppings. A walking taco is more so like Doritos beneath and then a meat chili type blend with toppings. So I got Doritos with the meat stuff, nacho cheese, jalapeno, onion, and sour cream, which kind of sharded out of the bottle. The girl, she was like Bella with the ketchup bottle, but it was making such loud noises and she looked embarrassed. I just wanted to tell her, I know it's not you making those noises. Don't worry, but I didn't because I'm too socially awkward. Anyways, let's try this walking taco. I'm excited. I wanted to walk with my taco. Fin, as the British say. Oh my God, wait, there's a little bit more in there. That was truly the best thing I've had all month. And I'm a food critic. I eat food every day. So that's a huge statement. I'm so impressed. First of all, eating out of a metallic bag from the factory is so much more delicious. I don't know why. Maybe it's the microplastics. They add a little something, you know? But let me tell you, the Doritos taste like Doritos, but that's a good thing. They're Doritos. The meat. It tastes like a basic chili. Not the strongest flavor ever, but it has a tomatoiness and it tastes extremely homemade. It tastes like ground beef your mom cooked because she thought that Hamburger Helper trained her to be a chef, but somehow the meat still tasted good. It's so real. I expected some like gas station chili, you know? So that's so impressive. The queso tasted like good old jarred queso. That's my favorite queso. I also like the fancy stuff that's like, you know, at Chili's and all that, but I know that's not the fancy stuff, okay? I'm joking, but I just love any queso, to be honest. And then the toppings all tasted so freshly cut, and the jalapenos were freshly pickled, and the sharded out sour cream was for sure Daisy. She has IBS. 100 out of 10. That taco walked, so the rest of this meal could run. Honestly, nothing's gonna compare. It's not gonna be the same. You guys are like my rebound food. But let's try this honey glazed corn on the cob. They gave me 2. I expected 1, so that's nice. Why does it taste like bread? Anyone got a toothpick? I feel like Ariel trying to figure out what a fork is for. That's nice. Does it have endless flavor? No. It could be sweeter. It could be more charred. And the honey could shine more. It really does just taste like a margarine on some really tender corn. And that's really it. I'm not mad at that. I just expected a little bit more. But I'm having a great time. Next up, we got the mac and cheese. So it looks really good. It's definitely a white cheddar from Wisconsin. You know, the other day I was filming a Q&A for my second channel. And I got a question that was like, Timmy, you need to come and try the food in Wisconsin. And I answered her and I said, I've had cheese. We've all had it. Plus other things. You guys need to expand your horizons. You can't just gnaw on cheese bricks all day. So this one's for you, Wisconsin diva, queen of cheese. Let's see how it tastes. What's going on? I have something to say, everyone. I love the summer. The people love me. They love their summer queen. That was so good. That was so good. I know you're thinking, Timmy, are you this slayed by this cafeteria food? Yes, I am. I'm sorry that truffle's the only flavor you can detect. Miss Luxury, oh, are you from Milwaukee? I'm sorry. I like my trash palette. That was incredibly delicious. You know, it reminds me of Panera's mac and cheese, but less soupy. Panera, their mac and cheese is so sharp and cheesy and good, but it's half cheese. It's part of the soup menu for a reason. It's soup. Slurpable queso with a couple elbows in there, you know? This is like Panera's mac and cheese if it had a thicker sauce, if it had the perfect ratio of sauce to noodle. It's very sharp, very tangy. Does it taste fresh? No, of course not. But it tastes like really good processed mac and cheese, like the best of the best. So flavorful, so delicious. There's a girl staring at me. She has glitter in her hair. Is that Jojo Siwa? No, false alarm. She's still on that cruise. Someone send her a lifeboat, please. 10 out of 10. And we still have dessert. Aventura really is the flop, and I didn't realize it until I stayed in the one season. Summer. Let's see. It looks like it has some condensation on it, you know, some sweat. So let's hope it's good. Yeah, it looks like it was made in 1802. Is there an expiration date? Yes. Prepared on the 29th. It's the 29th. They made this today. Okay, wow, it ages fast. Can't relate. Another fantastic item. Disney needs to learn. This is where it's at. This tastes so good. It looks like a store-bought cheesecake, but genuinely, flavor-wise, it tastes like a sit-down restaurant cheesecake. It's chocolatey without being too rich. It's a little bit salty, in fact. A little sea salt vibe, but with chocolate. And the texture is perfectly dense, but not too dense. There's a creaminess to it still. An Oreo crust. I love it so much. I could cry. One more. One more. For a cafeteria cheesecake, 10 out of 10. You know, I miss my own cafeteria lady. She was my best friend at school because no one would sit with me. Her name was Cindy. Cindy Lauper. Okay, why not? And she would say, hey kid, you want an extra slice of cheesecake because no one talks to you and you have no friends? And I would say, yes. And that was all a lie because I was homeschooled. We are now gonna explore the premises and take a look at the amenities, see what it's giving. But wow, what a meal.
So in terms of amenities, there was not a lot to see. It's a very large resort, but it's mostly rooms and tourist sweat. Once again, disgusting. Here we have the fitness center. There were lots of people in there, so I was just very quick. I didn't film much of it, but I look so short and cute. Did you know that I'm 6'2" actually? People say I have short king energy. No, mama, that's tall queen energy to you. And of course they have the merch, the Universal Studios store. Basically same old stuff as the other store. And I'm gonna see 2 more stores probably before the end of the video. So I'm in so much suspense. This resort, oh my God. Who was that man talking? That wasn't me. This resort also has a Starbucks. So if you want an Ariana Grande latte, get it. And this is the Sunset Lounge. It's sort of like a bar type situation, type deal, type moment. And they had this gorgeous sculpture made out of sand in the form of 2 stinky ogres. Good morning, girlies. I already squeezed the... Oh, my little mustache hair is curling. Oh, I feel like a Jonas brother with their curly hair. I squeezed my ointment out of my eye so I can see you, but there's still a shimmer. Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's ointment so my eyelid doesn't get stuck to my eye. Get the London look. So I slept okay. The pillows here are better than the Aventura potato sacks, but the sheets are worse. I swear, like, there's no actual blanket on this bed. It's just like 2 thin sheets. And while I wasn't cold because I'm in musty Florida, I just didn't feel comforted. I didn't feel hugged. I didn't feel loved. So I'm gonna get up. We're gonna walk to the surf side of the resort and we're gonna eat a brunch. I saw they have a breakfast pizza. What? I guess this is the endless summer in Italia. So we have to walk from here all the way to over there. You see that building? It's gonna be a long journey, but girlies, we got this. And I might see some friends along the way. Remember that little chicken? That little shriveled up chicken? Oh no! I'm hoping to see her again because I think I scared her by accident. I mean, it's valid to have a fear that I'll eat her. I love chickens. But honestly, I'm prioritizing friendships now. Chicken? Little chicken? Puny boyo? And I never saw that chicken again. Hopefully one day I'll see her at Popeyes. Here we are, girlies. We are at the other side of the Endless Summer Resort. Look at that logo. It's so pretty. This is the inside of the other side. This is the lobby. They have some jellyfishes just floating in the air. I'm pretty sure they were either fossilized or petrified. Either way, they weren't in the ocean anymore. They were decorations. And this is where we are eating Beach Break Cafe. So it's the same type of setup as the other cafeteria, but it's breakfast food today. Oh my God, Piglet. I told you not to go to Universal. It was a mistake. And this is what I got. I got some chocolate chip pancakes, bacon, hash browns, and this gorgeous whole breakfast pizza.
Girlies, this vibe. You know, I thought the other dockside area was very beachy. This is next level beachy. This is like Aquamarine from 2006, a cinematic classic. Truly. Let's first try the bacon. The sausage at Aventura was truly gnarly. It made me feel like the 7th member of Cat's Eye. Please be good, pig. Wink for me. Beautiful. That's perfect bacon. Okay, it's a little extra greasy, but so is my nose, so I can't talk. I literally can't talk, I have a stutter. Girlies, it's still the morning, I'm tired. Leave me alone. But what I love about this is it has that classic salty bacon flavor, very Oscar Mayer, and it's thin and crispy. When I have floppy bacon, blubbery pork, I think to myself, am I eating pig or squid? Like, why is it so blubbery? It doesn't make sense to me, but this is crispy. I can tell this is for sure swine. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Next up, the hash brown. ASMR. Ronald, I didn't recognize you without the hideous makeup. That tastes just like a McDonald's hash brown. If you gave me both and you said, eat it, and I tried both, I would not know the difference. Well, this one, once again, is a bit greasier. That's the only difference, but otherwise, it has the exact same super ultra crispy texture, the same kind of thick, crunchy outside with the light, fluffy inside, and it tastes perfectly potatoey. You know, this is what people in Idaho use when they're playing hockey. This is the puck. And for baseball, they just grab a handful of mashed potatoes and throw it. That's a 10 out of 10. Oh my God. Okay, next up we have the breakfast pizza. Now, this is special because a lot of you guys know one of my best friends is Giada De Laurentiis of the Food Network. She created Italy itself. I'm such a proud sister. So it has gravy, cheese, eggs, and bacon, I think. Oh my God, give me that little chunk of egg. Is that the chicken? No, she was hatched. Okay, we're safe. This pizza, first of all, it's really big. The crust is genuinely crispy. Does it taste pre-made? I don't know. I'm not the artificial police, okay? I'm not the additive expert. All I know is that it's crispy and it tastes good to me. They also put so much gravy on this. I was worried about the dryness factor because as a person with dry eye, I always keep an eye out for it. but they put so much gravy that it really balanced out the dryness of the crust perfectly. And the gravy's a sausage gravy for sure. And it's not the sausage from Aventura. That's sausage from the future. This is sausage from the past, which I much prefer. It has more of just the ground meat texture, classic sausage flavor. The eggs are fine, but the bacon and the cheese got so crispy together and so salty and flavorful. It's just such an amazing combination. This is a perfect pizza to me, 10 out of 10. I'm taking this home with me. This too. And the bacon, hold on. It is now time for the chocolate chip pancakes. Now, some people call them flapjacks. Other people call them cake pans. I call them something that I can slap with. So I chose chocolate chip over blueberry because I got my minerals in with that carrot salad the other day. And I was craving a little bit of gazaiva, a little bit of kiwizelli. So as you can see, I aimed for the bites with the chocolate chips in them. That's because the chocolate chips were the only good thing about this. That's it. That's wrong. Pancakes should always be good on their own even. They shouldn't need anyone else. They should be Miss Independent. The way I picked my table on that first day, I want pancakes to feel that same self-reliance. I've had better Bisquick. I've had better Slow Quick. These pancakes are like so extremely dry and they taste genuinely like an envelope. Like, you know when you lick an envelope, which is so weird that we do that. Why are we out here licking envelopes? I'd rather use a piece of tape, but like, you know when you lick it and it tastes like an envelope? This pancake tastes just like that. It tastes like it's gonna keep my letter safe, but it doesn't taste like it's gonna make my belly happy. And I resent that. You know, my mom, back in the day, we were very low on money and we only had flour and tomato paste and water. So my mom made pancakes, tomato pancakes out of tomato paste and flour. Those were better. I don't remember what they tasted like, but what I do know is that they weren't pathetic. There was a bit of hope in them and some love. This is empty. This is an empty envelope. So I'm gonna have to give these a 3 out of 10. Later today, we are going to Terra Luna, the newest budget universal resort. I've never been to the moon, but Katy Perry has. So if she can do it, I can do it too. She's a plastic bag. I'm a human, you know.
Oh, look where we are, girlies. We are at another resort, Terra Luna. Look at the building. It's like wrapped in this really pretty high quality holographic wallpaper from Amazon. This entrance looking like something from The Last of Us. I'm in love.
Welcome to Jurassic Park, now known as Terra Luna. We felt like Terra Luna was a more welcoming name. Jurassic Park now has a bad rep. The dinosaurs went crazy. The girl's jello was shaking. She was so scared, you know? So Terra Luna's the rebrand. But girlies, I'm so hyped. We're here. Now there's no guest check-in parking, so I'm just kind of like parked next to the front door, which makes me feel rushed. But I'm so hyped. This building is gorgeous. I'm like under a big mushroom basically. And I hate mushrooms, but this is like a really pretty piece of fungi. Now, the resort over there is not the Terra Luna. That is the sister resort, which we might have breakfast at tomorrow, we'll see. But it's called like, what's it called? Bronchiosaurus Loca. Loca, hey Loca, where you been, Loca? I've been with my sister, Terra Luna. Okay, sorry. I'm in a really good mood because I took a nap today and I haven't napped in years. So I feel like a new person, but we're gonna go check in. We're gonna see what the lobby's like. And then I'm gonna move my car and park in the rain and get soaked. Oh. Okay, it's not that bad.
This is the lobby. Wow. I hated the way I said that, but it's really nice. And as you can see, like I predicted, there's this organic feeling to the walls. It's very interesting.
We really are in a big fungus. We are checked in. I love how this feels. Paper. The front desk girlies were so nice to me. Now, I always thought Terra Luna meant like dinosaur stuff, right? I don't know why. So I just went with the Jurassic Park theming for this section of the video. But I asked my husband, Alejandro, I said, Terra Luna means like dinosaur in Spanish, right? And he was like, no, it just means like New Earth. And I was like, but pterodactyl. And he was like, no. But I still think it's kind of themed like that. Also, it's kind of themed like a mushroom. So there's a chicken marsala vibe happening as well. I'm just excited. And like I said, girlies, I took a nap. I took a nap because, to be honest, I've been realizing things because 2026 is the year of realization. I haven't been sleeping well these past 2 nights on these universal beds. And I've slept at a Super 8, okay? I just think that the bedding is so not cozy and the mattresses have been so kind of hard and bumpy and the pillows have been messy. So that's an issue. You know, this is a place where you sleep, where you rest, so you can get your energy up so that you can go on the Hulk 10 times. But like if the bed tonight is also bad, this is the newest resort, by the way, that is gonna be a big signal for me that the beds are not it. So let's go park in the checked in area with my fellow Tyrannosaurus Rexes and let's have a great day.
The rain, the lightning, it was all too much for me and my Publix bag. It's me and my tote against the world. So let's go in and find our room, girlies. I walked through the lobby into the elevator area, and as you can see, it looked really cool. And these are the hallways that go to the rooms. Girlies, what is that? Fluorescence? What is going on?
I'm kind of shook that the walls light up. I was not expecting that. Like, we have bioluminescent drywall. Like, I just want to know how they did that. Did they call up Thomas Edison and say, we need you back right now, sir. We have a new mission for you. You have to create a new kind of light. 3093, this is us, girlies. Oh, green like the new earth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, we have a planet. We have a planet. My husband was correct. I hate when that happens. I'm the right one. Genuinely? I feel like I'm in the Disney World Star Wars land. Where's my blue milk? Where's the green milk? Give me both leches. Before I show you what I just walked into, we have to move, girlies. It's 2026. We all sit down all day. Come on, let's move. Hey, hey. How would a dinosaur dance? Wait, that's just a chicken. This is what I just walked into. You're not ready for this. What? Who is she? Miss Planet, Mother Earth is shaking. She said, oh my God, someone's coming for my brand. Let's just talk about the window first of all. Oh, look, I can show you a pool because it's empty. There's the pool. That looks so good. There's a lake and also a highway that completely breaks my spaceship immersion. You ruined my day, you ruined my life. And there is the other side of the Terra Luna. Super nice. I love that the window is shaped kind of like a Tylenol or something, you know? This window is gonna take care of all of my pain. And the curtains are giving mosquito net. You know, when I lived in Kenya for a year and a half, I'm not lying, I did. When I was 11, we had to sleep with mosquito nets on. And I always felt like Nicole Kidman's daughter in The Others when she's like, Mama, I am your daughter. When I was in it, like I would cosplay. And so this is kind of giving that. Mama, I am your daughter. These are two gorgeous beds with lights behind them. That really adds a luxurious hint to the room, like truly. And there's 2 layers of headboards. They said, we want you to feel like you're getting double what you spent. So here's an extra headboard. And I'm grateful for it. Look at the light in there. Look at that LED. Ooh, ooh, it's not hot. It's not hot. I like it. And we have a little table here with a genuine whole mushroom. Wow, I was right about the theme. Chicken marsala it is. And what is this? What does that do? Oh my God, I'm connecting. No, I don't know what that is. Is it a light? Is it a speak? Oh, there's a switch. Whoa, you're not gonna find that at IKEA, that's for sure. I'm shook. This is like next level. There's 2 of them. I love it when they mix science and luxury. This is incredible. We have a couch that's a gorgeous teal cover. What I love about the couch is that it has a whole dresser on top of it. So when I sit on it, I'm not gonna feel alone. I'm like, hey, this is my best friend dresser. Why'd that sound like Fran Drescher? Just sitting right next to me. Come on, the nanny. Is that the fridge? Is that the fridge? Oh, okay, it's a fridge in a fridge. Okay, condiments. Is that ketchup and mustard? No, it's napkins, okay. And then here we have a curtain, what's behind it? Oh, a glass window to the bathroom. So when your husband's taking that same dump he took the other day, you can say hello. And this is a big closet area. Whoa, oh my God, it's a huge closet. You could fit a whole T-Rex in there. My God, I should have brought mine. And then this is the bathroom area. What a mirror. I'm trying to comprehend it. There's like a layer of glass, a layer of mirror, and a superstar in the center. This is so pretty. And the sink is gorgeous. The actual toilette and the shower. Wow, very nice shower, very big, a lot of space. Shampoo, conditioner, and the flavor is Cosmic Ember. That doesn't really make sense because fire can't ignite in space. Like that's just not biologically possible. So I don't like that. That really took me out of it again. It's the highway and the shampoo flavor. That's a no, but I hope it smells good. I'm so impressed. This by miles is the nicest room. And the fact that it's not the priciest out of all of them, I think it was like 120 some, is crazy. Let's hope the food is good and let's hope the beds are comfy. But if all that is amazing, this is gonna be the best one. So it's time to go eat. Let's see what the food is giving, girlies.
We are eating at Omega Cafe and Market. They mainly sell fish oil, but also some food. This is the eating area and this is the menu. It's a really big menu. They have so many options. So I tried to scan the whole thing. Pause if you'd like, if you're nosy about other people's menus. And this is what I got. I got half a roasted chicken. Look at her just laying there, posing H2T head to toe. And I also got this chicken katsu lo mein and this chocolate tort for dessert.
Girlies, this booth feels like an escape pod on a spaceship. Captain, there's aliens chasing us. They're shooting beams of burning saliva. It's singeing me. What do I do? Should I call Sigourney Weaver? What should I do? I have to be quiet because everyone's very quiet in here, even though it's cafeteria. I gotta see the presentation. This looks like it's a step above the other cafeteria food, and I loved the other cafeteria food, that walking taco, that breakfast pizza, all the different cultures I've tasted. Just in the past 2 days alone, it's been great, but I think this might be even better. Now I know I got a big hunk of chicken. Okay, I saw roasted chicken on the menu. I thought to myself, first of all, I'm craving it. Second of all, I want to see what a space chicken is like. Does it still gobble? Does it still lay eggs? Does it lay alien eggs? So let's try this first. I'm so excited. Hello to you. With hot sauce. Wow, that was so good. Aliens eat like this every day? Can I move to Saturn? Uranus cuisine is next level. Let me tell you, does it have the most unique flavor? No, but it tastes like a really good homemade roasted chicken. It's not giving rotisserie. That was my concern. I don't want to feel like I'm at Publix. I want to feel like I'm on the moon. And that's what it made me feel. The skin is so crispy. And it had just the classic herbs de Provence flavor, rosemary, thyme, iodized salt. And the meat inside is very tender, not dry. And it also has a slight smoked flavor to it as well. Not in a ham type of way. 9 out of 10. I think that's fantastic. Next up, we got the lo mein. Now, does it look a little bare? Yes, but it has chicken katsu on it. I love chicken katsu. Is it chicken katsu? So I think it had like broccoli, the tiny little mini corn on the cobs that you just kind of want to munch, but your teeth are too big for them. They're made for mice. And then I see green beans, carrots. It looks great. But quickly, I have a life update. Remember how in my last video, when I was at Sweet Tomatoes, I told you that my phone shattered because I dropped it? Like the screen it had like a huge crack in it? Well, guess what happened? You'll never believe it. It turns out my wonderful husband put a screen protector on it when I first got it because he always takes care of me. I'm his princess, of course. And I forgot that he had added that, so it turns out only the screen protector broke. And he bought me a new one and put it on so it's all fresh and new. Oh wait, the sauce is more so on the bottom. Yes, there's a lot of sauce on the bottom. Thank you. Because it was looking so dry. I'm just gonna mix it all up. Wow. So does this taste like sit-down restaurant lo mein? No, it's lower than that, but it still tastes really good. The noodles are perfectly al dente. Hello. People smiling at me. It's always so nice. And the sauce itself tastes more so like a yakisoba ramen. Have you ever had that? It's like the fancier ramen. It's giving that, but with more of a lime kick to it. All the veggies are nice and crisp, and the chicken katsu itself, wow, it doesn't have a ton of flavor. It tastes like really classic chicken katsu, good quality. Breading is not greasy, it's very crunchy, and I enjoyed this. Is it the best thing ever? No, but for quick service, it's pretty fantastic. Oh God. Universal's hotel quick service is no joke. That's a strong 8 out of 10. Now, we have the chocolate torte. So if you don't know what a torte is, I don't know either. Let me look it up. What is a torte? And is it related to a tortilla? A torte is a rich, dense, and usually multi-layered cake that typically uses ground nuts or breadcrumbs instead of traditional flour. Okay, I love a cashew. I'm here for it. Let's see. Ooh, very soft. Okay. It's growing on me a little bit. You know, at first I was disappointed by the torte because I expected something a little less rich, you know. This is a billionaire. I just got dizzy. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, it was probably the fake gravity. So it's very rich and it tastes like a chocolate ganache. But as I ate it, it got a little less rich. I think that my taste buds adjusted to the wealth and it just started tasting kind of like really dark chocolate fudge. So it's not bad. I just wish it wasn't so heavy, you know, but it did kind of grow on me. So I'm gonna have to give it 5 out of 10. Not bad. So girlies, I had a pretty great meal. I'm very happy with this. And it's now time to explore the amenities.
So we are starting in the outside area. As you can see, this side of the building is purple. Barney sneezed on it. And there's a fireplace area that somehow stayed lit during the rain. They figured out how to keep the fire going. Life is getting crazier by the day. And this is sort of like an outside bar grill type of thing called the Moon Something Bar. I couldn't see it because of the gosh darn leaves. And of course they have a universal store just like the other resorts. It's predictable at this point. And this is the Luna Bar where everyone was watching the World Cup. I don't even know which kind of sport that is. All I know is that they're competing for a cup. What is this, Pitch Perfect? Are you gonna sing a song with it? And this is the rec center. I don't even know what that is, but it looks like a classroom where people are taught alien languages. And this fitness center was gorgeous. Like, you could tell it was new. I could smell the fresh treadmills. And they also have this little marketplace with lots of little snacks and food and, of course, some ice cream. And that's it for the tour, girlies. Is my lip swollen? I'm just kidding. I've had that talent for years. I can make it swollen. People say, what kind of filler is that? The only filler I use is talent. I'm sorry. Girlies, I slept so good I could cry. After 2 days of sleeping terribly. This bed is so much comfier than the others. Also, the pillow is really comfy. I just need one. It was perfect. Now, the blankets were still very thin, but I just took the blanket from the other bed and I put it on top of my blanket, so I have double blankets right now. I'm like a double crunch wrap burrito from Taco Bell, but much more delicious. I try to embrace my wrinkles, but something about this lighting is making me look extra wrinkly. It's giving belly button as a face. Okay, we're gonna wake up and try to forget that I look like this, and we're gonna go eat at the sister resort. I'm not sure what the name is. I have to look it up. Come with me to visit my sister. So it was a bit further than it looked, and I really got even more steps in than I usually try to get, which is a lot because I wear Skechers. Not sponsored by Skechers. Okay, girlies, so this resort is completely gated. I don't know where the entrance is. I'm looking in the distance. I don't see it anywhere. Oh God! Let me see my sister! She's my sister! No one's around, it's fine, no one saw that. I'm gonna try around the back, but if I can't find an entrance, girl, it's hot, I'm giving up, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go eat at the Terra Luna. It was delicious. Terra Luna, you're still my favorite sister, I love you, I'm back. Let's have some deja vu, shall we? We're eating breakfast at the Omega Cafe. As you can see, they have a wall of moss. Someone has to do something about the humidity and the moisture in this room, because this is not normal. This is the breakfast menu, so I got this gorgeous beef hash meal featuring birria meat. Oh my God, caliente. And then I also got the seasonal French toast, which featured some apples and some nuts from the forest. I'm back in my escape pod. Captain, now E.T. is chasing us. He's throwing raisins at the ship, Captain. He's throwing raisins. I repeat it. I'm happy to be back. Listen, I tried to visit the sister resort. Couldn't find the entrance. She's the Elsa to my Anna. She won't let me in. Wait a second. What was the name of this resort? Because I literally don't know. It's Stella Nova. Why does she sound like a jazz singer? She chose the musical route while Miss Terra chose the Jurassic route. So we got a beef hash moment. It has birria meats, eggs, bell peppers, and potatoes underneath. But this is a big test. The meat has to be good. I don't want any birria blubber. And are these the same potatoes as the ones that they serve at Aventura? Yes, but keep in mind, Aventura is all about recycling, so they sent their extra potatoes here. I admire that. I can't see. I don't love it. What I do love, what I adore, is this birria. Does it taste more like Chipotle's barbacoa than birria? Yes, it does. It tastes actually just like Chipotle's barbacoa without the Chipotle blubber oa. It has a very strong cumin flavor. A Chipotle in adobo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop. But it just tastes highly seasoned, no fat whatsoever. Now, the eggs taste fine and the fries taste fine, just like the Aventura fries. But you know what's missing? Cohesion. You know what's missing? Love. I feel like these are just 3 completely different items thrown together into a bowl. I don't feel like they're a dish, if that makes sense. The flavors don't really mesh together. Also, it needs cheese. Where's the glue? Cheese is the glue of nature. Just ask the Amish. They use it to build houses. I just made that up, but I think it might be true. The meat deserves better, but it's a huge portion. And if you don't mind eating 3 different things on top of each other, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Now we have the seasonal French toast. I'm so hyped for this, girlies, because they put a big pile of like apple pie filling underneath. Is this what it feels like to be thankful on Thanksgiving? Here we go. I'm grateful. Oh wait, I need this. Hold on. Best part. I know this is seasonal, and part of me is grateful for that, so that next season, hopefully, I'll get a better French toast. This is the thing. It has the exact same issue as Miss Barbacoa over here. It's not cohesive at all. First of all, the French toast is fine, but I've had much better French toast. You know when French toast has a really strong French toast flavor, and it's really lovely and makes you feel like there's hope in the world? This doesn't have that. This just tastes kind of like bread. Crispy bread. Toast without the French. Bonjour-less. So it's already kind of pathetic. And then the apple compote honestly just tastes like canned apple pie filling, but like processed. It doesn't taste fresh at all. It might be. It might be. Okay, I'm not here to tell a dinosaur how to cook, but it's like overly goopy, overly sweet. It has a gritty texture, and the pecans are just kind of thrown on there. They taste just kind of like raw, even though they're probably cooked, but they taste raw. And then with the plain Wonder Bread, it falls flat. So I'm gonna have to give this a 4 out of 10. It's not terrible, but I would never get it again in my whole entire life. So this breakfast had potential. It could have been better, but it wasn't bad by any means. I'm grateful. And I will see you at the final hotel, Cabana Bay. Get your mashed potato ready.
Hello, is this thing on? I'm speaking through the radio, a vintage one. You've heard of Old Bay seasoning, but have you heard of Cabana Bay?
Where am I? How am I here? I was just in an experimental time machine that I built myself. I was just in there and now I'm here. Am I in the 60s? Suddenly my favorite movies are Bye Bye Birdie with Anne Margaret and Romance on the High Seas with Doris Day. And suddenly my celebrity crush is Elvis and his lip, that gorgeous lip and the hip. It feels good to be here. I'm about to check in. I'm in short-term parking currently. It's a very tiny parking lot. It was very scary. I have a literal massive monster truck next to me and I'm not exaggerating. Girlies, can you see it? The wheels are not even in the wheel socket, okay? They're like dangling underneath. Please let his insecurities get better. Show him that he's man enough. He doesn't need to prove it with his massive wheels. This resort does look older than the other ones, and I think it actually is. I mean, it's from the 60s, but like also I think it was built first. So I hope the room is fresh and not dusty or musty or crusty, which it might be. We'll see. Hey, let's go.
So this is the lobby area. As you can see, it says lobby, which was so helpful. This is it. As you can see, it has a very kind of California surfboard, Sabrina Carpenter vibe. You know, she built this place. And there's trees in the middle of the room. Who's watering that? And this is the check-in area with a mosaic full of fishes. So girlies, I'm checked in. The diva was super nice, but this place is big and it's complicated. It's so complicated. She had to draw me a whole treasure map to get to my room. You see that? She wrote so many things. I have to study this and learn it. Hold on, I'm crossing the street. Excuse me, sorry, automobile. Those are still new because we're in the 60s. I'm not used to seeing cars. I'm used to seeing a horse and a buggy. And that's what Amish people would say in the year 2026. Oh, the monster truck is gone. Sorry. I guess he wasn't man enough to stay. What? The building that I'm in, there's like so many buildings. Sorry, this car parked really close to me. Is the Continental, which is my least favorite kind of breakfast. I like a hot breakfast, but I'm grateful to be staying in any breakfast. Where's the treasure? So we have to drive. We're here. Okay, we're here. We have to drive all the way here. And then here. And she said that there's parking there, but there's also a garage if there's no parking left. So let's see what this is giving. Oh, there's a Cybertruck behind me. I'll take the monster truck any day over that microwave. It's a really small parking lot. I hate this. Okay, so we gotta go this way, I think. Anyone coming? Is anyone there? Can I go?
Thank you. It's my turn. Okay, there's a lady trying to get in. She's not close enough to the key thing. So she has to open up her door. That's okay. It happens to us all. It's probably gonna happen to me in 5 seconds. She did it. Congrats.
Welcome, hotel guests. Please hold your room key at the top right corner or press on screen for ticket.
Hotel.
Welcome, hotel guests. Please hold.
Okay. I got it. I get it.
On the bottom of the screen for assistance. Hotel guests, hold your room key at the top.
Thank you. Shut up.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, sir. Okay, we're in. Where's the jukebox? Oh, I'm just realizing that the doors are outside. This is the only Universal property that we've stayed at that has outside doors. Then we turn this way. We're getting there. I know where to go, I think. I really do. This is what happens when you pay attention. Oh my God, girl, there was a stop sign and you didn't stop. They put me in the back of the building. They said hide him. Now we turn this way. What a treacherous journey. Are we going to Mordor? Where's my continental breakfast? Where's my bagel and cream cheese? You can go. You can go, diva. You can go, diva. Okay, I guess she wanted to stay. Another microwave. My gosh, I feel like I'm at a Best Buy. Okay, we're in the garage. This is where we're gonna be.
Look at that building. I wish I was staying there, but I'm not. I'm staying at this one, which is still great. I'm still very grateful. The Continental. Free tiny boxes of cereal. So the elevator was outside, and that made the inside of the elevator kind of stuffy. It did kind of smell just like the word old, but that's okay. As you can see, when I breathe in, my deviated septum keeps one nostril opened. It's my favorite talent that I can do. And this is the inside. Very cute. I love the chandelier. And this is the hallway. Not as cute as the other area, but still nice. I'm still happy. As you can see, the lamp has something in it, some sort of crumbs. Leave your guesses on what the crumbs are down below. Okay, it's nice. You know, it's kind of giving like The Incredibles, but if like they were kind of evil. Like if Mrs. Incredible used her elastic powers to like have a BBL. Like that's not evil. That's just selfish. But
wait, I just realized I'm in a building with inside doors. What a nice surprise. They're treating me. Oh, I'm right here. Let's see what it's giving, girlies. Ooh. Smells good. Ooh, it smells like Fabuloso, which is a Latina cleaning product. You wouldn't know because you're not half Cuban. I use it half the time. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the twist. I feel like Dua Lipa. I'm feeling the mashed potato and the Salisbury steak. Oh, it's a Latina recipe, Salisbury steak. This is what I just walked into. Oh, wow. This is what TJ Maxx would have looked like 60 years ago. I would have loved to shop there. This caught my eye the moment I walked in. Look at this. We have a chunk of a sofa as the headboard. They went to Rooms to Go and said, we can take this one apart. Now these lamps are a little crooked. Okay, there we go. Great. I just cosplayed as braces, fixing a tooth. The comforter has a nice design to it. Don't know what it is, but it's very nice. And this clock, oh my God, that's delicious. I want to eat it. And it's functioning, it's moving. It's moving. I thought that tech was lost to time. I've only seen something like that in a museum. We have floor to ceiling windows. Wow. And let's see what the view is. Cars from the future. Weren't they supposed to be flying at this point? The world never fails to disappoint. Speaking of the world, we have a globe. A light that has, oh, what is that? What is that? Is it sticky? No, maybe it's a big booger. Does it turn on? Where's the switch? Maybe it's this one, let's see. Here we have a little table with 2 chairs. You know, this resort lucked out that they have a 60s theme because I feel like all this furniture is probably very cheap. You know what I mean? Like it's vintage, outdated. They don't have to get anything new. If it looks crusty, that's the theme. Like that mark on the table. And this is all chipped away like someone's tooth. You know, once my sister rolled down a hill and she chipped her front tooth. I don't know why, but this made me think of her. Love you, Hannah. Now this is a big TV. This might be the biggest TV we've seen all week, which is not historically accurate. It should look like a big box, but it doesn't. You know, I want the antennas poking out. I want to have to slap it to make it work. Oh, sweetheart, this must be the Frigidaire. Where's that weird metal handle you have to twist? Sweetheart, I don't know how to open this. And this is the closet. That felt very dark. I don't know why. I feel the dark presence. Hello? Is anyone in there? Whoever you are, the closet is yours. And this is the bathroom. Okay, I do like the shape of this. It's not a square, it's not a rectangle. It just needs a light jacket. And the sink, look at these old handles. That's so cute. Zest. Should I take offense to that? And this is the bathroom. Okay, I'm grateful. You know, the thing is that all the other showers were just like the standalone shower without the tub. This is more of a tub situation type deal type moment. All right, you know, it does look like they've painted over imperfections for 60 years. You see that? But it looks clean enough for me, so I'm not mad at this at all. I think it's a very fun theme. I hope the bed is comfy tonight, and I hope I can get a good night's sleep. But for now, let's focus on the food, mama. Let's go feast on some vintage bologna loaf. I can't wait.
We are eating at the Bayliner Diner. It's the... God, I love an accidental Dr. Seuss moment. It's a cafeteria style place once again, but they also have some grab and go items. Now, these are the main menus. We got a burger section, an international eat section, a pizza section, and also a sandwich section. And a salad bar once again. I still didn't get the salad bar. I got another kind of walking taco. It's a Frito one. It's very different, completely different. And I also got a churrasco steak with chimichurri, rice and beans, and chocolate cake for dessert.
Oh my God, girlies. Okay, so yes, I got another walking taco, but this one's different. This is the American taco something, and it has Fritos instead of Doritos. It has chili instead of a meat slop, queso, and pico de gallo. It's very different, and I don't want you to complain about that anymore. I'm sick and tired of it. You know, we're on vacation. You wanted to come to Cabana Bay because you love that vintage aesthetic because of Taylor Swift's Midnight's era. Oh, little Swiftie, you're a brat. You're not a Swiftie. I'm a Swiftie. I bought you those tickets to the concert. Yeah, I did. And now all you do is complain about the fact that I'm eating too many walking tacos. I'm gonna walk away from this family. I didn't mean that, sweetheart, but I did. I'm out of here. I'm so excited because the last walking taco was, I think, the best moment of my life. Also, of course, my wedding day and going on the JoJo Siwa cruise, but the walking taco trumps all of that. So I'm hoping this helps me relive that moment. Oh my God. Get out of my face. I think I'm coming to the realization that walking tacos might be my favorite food in the world. And I have only Universal and Jennifer Coolidge to thank. This tastes just like the Frito pies I used to have back when I was 12, just 10 years ago. The chili on this tastes fresh. It's very different than the meat goop we had on the other walking taco. This has beans, it's heavier, it's heartier, and it has all the classic chili flavor. It tastes home cooked once again. Queso tastes the same, and the pico de gallo is so fresh. There's a strong cilantro flavor, which I didn't mind. Sometimes I mind cilantro, sometimes I don't. Some people say it tastes like soap. Some people say it tastes like Earth's gift. I'm kind of in between those two things, depending on the day. But it's just incredible. I had to stop myself because this is much bigger than the other walking taco. It's like much heavier. There's a lot more Fritos than there were Doritos, but I loved it so much. 10 out of 10. Next up, let's try this Latino meal. So this is Brazilian churrasco steak with chimichanga sauce, beans, and rice. So I know I'm not Brazilian, but I know a lot about beans and rice. I grew up on beans and rice. I've had the most authentic beans and rice you could ever imagine. So let's try the rice with the beans together. Oh!
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
That's surprisingly flavorful. Is it as good as my mother-in-law's black beans? How dare you? But for restaurant black beans, they're one of the best I've had. Restaurants typically leave beans flavorless. They just add some salt and they say, "Eat it, pig." And I obey because that's what I am. But these do have a slight kind of acidic flavor to them. They taste like bell peppers. They taste like garlic. I think the flavor could be even stronger, but for restaurant beans, they're very good and the rice is very fresh and fluffy. Next up, we have the churrasco steak. It looks really crispy and nice. They were making it fresh, like from raw steak. I was like, whoa. And it looks marinated. So let's see how it tastes. Oh. That was Morse code. I'm impressed. You know why? The steak was flavorless, but it was charred, maybe slightly salted, maybe a sprinkle of salt. Oh, they're watching like a football game or something. It's so funny how men feel the need to scream when they watch a football game. And they act like me having a Disney purse is so crazy. You're the one screaming at a ball. So yes, it was flavorless, but even though it was a well-done piece of leather, it was tender. And it honestly did not matter that it had no flavor because the chimichanga sauce was truly incredible. I've had others that were just kind of like too oily, too herby. This one's like blended. It's creamy. It has such a strong garlic flavor. There's a slight mint flavor in there. It is so bright, so refreshing, so acidic, limey, and it could honestly be put on anything and make it taste good. Anything, even this table. So the steak by itself would be like a 6, but with the chimichurri sauce, a 9 out of 10. What's going on? Universal's cheapest resorts have good food. Like, this is confirmed now, and I'm so happy to be the person to bring you that news. Let's try this chocolate cake. It's giving mozzarella. It's giving very shiny. I take back everything I said. I hate it here. I'm just kidding, it's fine. You know when you see a chocolate cake on TV and you're like, I should eat chocolate cake more. Like, that looks so good. This is gonna make you wanna eat it less. You girlies know I devour sweets, but this one, I just took a few bites and I'm done. I'm gonna take it into my little fridge and probably eat it as a midnight snack. But right now, it's not good enough for me. Know your worth. Leave him. The cake itself is so dry and it doesn't have a strong chocolatey flavor. It tastes very processed, almost like a Little Debbie snack. And I love Little Debbie snacks. But if I'm craving a chocolate cake, I'm not getting Little Debbie snacks. Because first of all, she's evil and I don't want to support her. And also, they just don't give you that full sweet cake experience. Now, the frosting's interesting. It's more so like a chocolate glaze. It's lighter than a frosting, but it's not solving this dusty cake's problems. I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10. But girlies, other than that, dinner was fantastic. I really enjoyed it so much. We're gonna explore the amenities and then we just have one meal left tomorrow and that's it, girlies. And during tomorrow's last meal, I will go over all my final thoughts and let you know which resort is my favorite and which is my least favorite.
Let's start the amenity tour with this gorgeous chandelier made up of the same floating ball that's in my room. And this is the pool area, once again from a distance, but it looked really nice, very big area. And they have a shake malt shop, which I did not know about until after I tried that chocolate cake. I should have gotten a shake. People make mistakes, and luckily time travel exists, so I will be going back. And this is the Universal gift shop, very vintage vibes. I was impressed by how crusty it looked. It almost looked abandoned. And of course, a Starbucks, just like all the other resorts, and a gorgeous staircase that led up to, let's see, a bowling alley. That's actually such a cool amenity. I don't know if it's free or not. I didn't try to go bowling. And this is the gym. It's giving back rooms, girlies. It's giving liminal space. And that's the kind of space I don't want to be in. I want to be in outer space because I have a dream to be an astronaut. And that's it for the tour, girlies. What do we think? I had fun. Why do I look like a Renaissance painting or something? Like one of those sleep paralysis paintings with the demon that's sitting on someone. Oh! It's the final morning of the adventure. And I have to say, even though this mattress has springs in it that are older than I am, it felt like a blast from the past in a good way. This mattress is pretty comfortable. I liked it more than Aventura and Endless Summer. Not as good as Terra Luna, but I still like the Cabana. I slept really deep. I used 2 pillows, which turned out to be perfect, and I doubled up the blankets, but I slept really good. And I'm grateful that we've had such a wonderful time together. We still have one meal. I'm gonna get up. We're gonna have breakfast and we're gonna talk about everything. Should I get another walking taco? I don't think they have them for breakfast, but if they did, I would get 3. The morning is here. What was that? So we are eating at the same place, okay? But I am getting a create your own omelet. Look at that promo picture. It looks disgusting, but mine looked so much better in real life. I got lots of toppings. I got a side of biscuits and gravy. And then I also got a Belgian waffle with strawberries and cream. Okay, I'm super hungry. So before we start talking about any final thoughts, I need to eat something. We're starting with the biscuit and gravy. I love biscuits and gravy. It makes me think that I might be part British because the Brits always say, if the biscuit doesn't have gravy on it, the gravy's somewhere else. That's one of their most famous sayings. Now, is this biscuit gonna taste as bad as the Aventura biscuit? The glue biscuit? Maybe. Who knows? Oh my God.
Oh, the biscuit. Okay, this one's harder. Why is it crunchy? Why is the whole thing crunchy? Okay, that biscuit is completely stale. You know what's giving? The last one was giving glue. This is dried glue. You know, Universal's good at a lot of things. They're good at making movies, sometimes, but they're not good at making biscuits. They can't get it right. I think they need to consult the doughboy, the king of biscuits, so that he can help them. And the sausage gravy tastes great. Tastes like the same sausage gravy that was on the breakfast pizza. Very sausagey. Almost a little sour, but like in a good way, in like a buttermilk way. What is buttermilk? If any of you know someone Amish, get back to me. Find a phone, because they're hiding all of them. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10. It could be a lot better. Now, while we wait for our omelet to cool, because hot omelets give me the ick, let's talk about our final thoughts, girlies. What do I think of all 4 resorts? Honestly, now that I've stayed at all 4, I'm gonna rank them. So coming in 4th place it's kind of awkward because I'm here right now, Cabana Bay. Did they hear me? Let me just say, I think all 4 resorts are worth the price. I think that they're all pretty good. They all have mostly good food, but I think Cabana Bay does feel the oldest. It feels like a relic, not just in theming, but also in a bad way, if that makes sense. Like it's giving when someone says to you, you look so good for your age. Your wrinkles are not even that deep. That's what this is giving. Like it's good for its age, but I did like the bed a lot and I've had a good time still, but someone has to be last. Now in 3rd place, I have to go with Aventura. Very modern, sleek, built by IKEA. But I felt that the room was much smaller than all the other rooms. It almost felt like they didn't have space in that crooked fidget spinner. They were like, okay, are you gonna be on this end of the spinner or this end? This part goes faster, this part goes slower. And I did feel a lack of warmth, but it was still very nice, very good. The breakfast meat attacked me, but overall I had a good time. So that's number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Endless Summer Resort. Now, is that mostly because of the walking taco? Of course, but it's also because I felt like it had a really fun theme. You know, the hallways to the rooms did feel kind of like a cheap motel, but the room itself was great. The food was fantastic, and I just liked it overall. I thought it was a fun place to be. But the winner has to be Terra Luna. People were passing by and I decided to retreat. Terra Luna is not only the newest, but it's also one of the cheapest. This is not sponsored by Laura Dern or anyone involved with dinosaurs, by the way, but I still want my Jell-O to shake. The room was truly incredible. It felt more like a 4-star hotel room, to be honest. The hallways, everything was so gorgeous. Everything was just fantastic there. I love Terra Luna. So that is my number 1 recommendation if you're staying on the Universal premises, which is also just Earth. In fact, we're all on the Universal premises. We are all connected. We're one. So yeah, that's my ranking. Those are my honest thoughts, and none of them are bad. So that is the good news. I've had such a fun time. Let's try this omelet. I got jalapeno, ham, bacon, onion, and cheese. They had spinach, and I almost got it just to impress you. But at the end of the day, I'm not from LA. I'm not gonna act like I live in LA. I'm not gonna gnaw on spinach in the morning. That's crazy. You know what? I'm putting the gravy on the omelet. My mind. I forgot syrup for my waffle. It's fine. I see syrup in the distance. I can make a run for it. I won't have to take my camera with me. I'll just leave it here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll come back. I promise. And if I don't come back, tell the pterodactyl I loved her. Claws and all. I'm just kidding. Of course I'm gonna take you with me. I'm not risking losing my camera. People steal. Okay, so I couldn't get syrup because the syrup is only behind like where you pay. And if I brought my waffle back into the cafeteria area, they would think that I didn't pay for it. And it would just be complicated. I have to talk. I don't want to talk. So instead, I just got some free honey from the outside area. Okay. Natural. From a bee's belly. This is probably even better for me. So maybe I am from LA. Maybe I do love kale. Anyways, that omelet was incredible. Truly one of the better omelets I've had in my life. A lot of times omelets can be so thick and have a strong egg flavor because it's egg, but like an extra eggy flavor, you know? Ow. and it can just be overpowering. But this one was a very light egg flavor. It was thinner, and it was mostly toppings in there. The jalapeno was very spicy. I love that. The ham and bacon were both so flavorful. It could have used more cheese. They could have added 2 slices instead of 1, but I'm so grateful. And it was all American cheese. Happy 250. So I adored it. 10 out of 10. Full slay. Now with this waffle, I think I'm just gonna pour some honey on it and then fold it up and eat it like a waffle taco. I have a vision. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Whew. That was good. Did it taste like it was from Belgium? Don't you lie to me. You think I believe that? Liar! Liar! No, but it tastes like any good waffle at any hotel around Disney. You know, like the Best Western or any of those. Tastes like that. Maybe just a little bit fresher and a little bit fluffier, but it's good. Nothing special. I'm happy with it. And the strawberries could have had more compote. They could have had more gastrique. They could have had more reduction, but it was just mainly just like strawberries in a very light sauce. So I enjoyed it. 7 out of 10. So girlies, this is it. The end of the video. That was my stomach lining saying goodbye. If you watch this whole thing, you are that girl. I'm so grateful for real. I'm so grateful for your boredom and for you. These theme park challenges are like my favorite to film. It's just been a blast. So give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much with all my heart. I'm grateful for you forever and ever and ever. I literally couldn't do this without you. There was a guy giving me the stink eye. I'm just showing gratitude, sir. But I really couldn't do it without you. So I love you so much. Bye, girlies.